Okay. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, welcome back.
Never an issue with the YouTube
Never an
live
issue.
on a Monday. Don't know what you're talking about.
So smooth.
So smooth. Guys, nice to see you. Nice to be back with you. Another Monday live, Michael.
I have some news.
Oh,
Happy birthday. The big 4-0.
that's not really. That's not really news.
big
We're going to
4-0.
forget about that. Did you say 4-0?
Aye.
3-0.
Very good. And I'm 10-0.
And I keep saying to people, oh, you look slightly younger than 40. I'm like, well, I feel slightly older than 50. I'm running with it. Guys, hope you're all good. We're trying to get back into the proper cadence with our lives of a 12:30 sort of regular standing live.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah. No, this is good. I like the lives.
That's
Lives
the
are
plan.
fun.
They are good. They are good. They're good to connect and catch up with you guys. We'll get it released or sort of the schedule released a little more advanced, just so the regulars. I think we've been far too kind of irregular with our
Sunday
with our
mornings.
So
You'll get an update.
we will certainly do that. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Chris, Pear. Much appreciated. Mac as well. Ben's sharp on the info this morning. Any info on the Denali?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Keenan kept us in the dark.
Usual.
Usual.
We'll just wait for a few more questions to come in, and then we'll kind of get diving on in there, Michael. But how was the weekend? I'm seeing duplicate questions. Guys, try not to send duplicate questions. We just put it in once, and we will get to it. And if you don't see the answer within 5 minutes or so, then maybe do it again. But don't keep typing in the same question. Just keep putting it in there just so we see it, please.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
It was very good. It was very good. Lots of fun.
Sober?
No. But played lots of golf. 3 rounds of golf. And it was good. Yourself? Traveling?
I was travelling back, from the UK. Nice to be back home. It was lovely, obviously, to be in the UK. We had a good time. Went to Wimbledon. Had a little strawberries and cream. Pims in the afternoon. It was lovely. My lovely wife, Tracy, treated me to a nice hospitality experience. That's the way to do it.
So good.
I mean, let's look at a golf tour. A golf tour was great to see, but when you've got a little bit of a behind the scenes.
Yeah, you need either a club, like how we had the US Open,
or
clubhouse access.
Yes, exactly. All right, let's dive into a few questions. I've seen a few that we definitely want to capture. Before we do that, there's a few kind of notes of business to take care of, Michael.
I'll read it because I forget what it was. Tomorrow there is a deal coming from TXG and Club Champion. Prime Day
for those of you who are eagerly awaiting the online Amazon sales.
The offer is $200 towards a golf club purchase of $500 or more,
which is a little bit of a different one. Normally, obviously, there's the deals that we tend to do is around fit fees. This is more of a discount on the purchase.
Yeah, I like it.
Which I do. Yeah,
I like it. You got to book a fitting between July 11th and the 17th, and complete the fitting by September 30th.
Okay, so just stay tuned for that, guys. All the details on that promo will obviously be released tomorrow. We will be releasing a social media post on it tomorrow from our social media team. So for those interested, please take a look at that. So it's basically an additional discount with a purchase of $500 or more. It's not a fit fee. We will actually be running a separate Summer Sizzler offer ourselves at TXG. Little summer special, we Sizzler. Take advantage. So stay in touch for that as well. Good question. Maybe send a little note. I'm not sure if the promos are in the UK as well. We are trying as a company to globalise these offers and make sure that Australia, the UK, Canada, and the US are in sync. We sort of, with the lives and with the content stream, are going to be sort of representing all the subsidiaries or sort of branches of the Club Champion sort of company.
Umbrella,
so we want to try and be as in sync for you guys as we possibly can, so that if you're watching this in Australia or in the UK, you're hearing us talk about these offers and don't feel excluded, and you don't feel like they're enjoying another offer over there, etc., etc. So, order business taken care of, Michael.
Yep.
Into the Q&A.
How do you get the questions up here?
You get them up here by.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
Every day is a school day. Every day. And then to add.
Yeah, I know that part. That dumb.
Don't know that. Okay. Let's see what's going on. TXG Vancouver coming soon. Lots of questions about TXG Vancouver. Date wise, well, I'm literally back a few hours from vacation, so I don't even know, to be honest, an update on what's been going on the last 10 days. So let's just say we'll have more news on that tomorrow.
Yep.
Can we turn the volume up a bit? Guys, I'm not being cheeky by saying this. Can you try turning your volume up a little bit and tell us if it works? We're working off of a different mic system today, and if it is quiet, rather than us trying to get closer to the cameras and the built-in mic, let us know if by turning up your volume it takes care of it, or is your volume already maxed out. As I say, I'm not meaning to be cheeky by that, but it's easier for you to turn up your volume than it is for us to do that. Let's see.
Axiom question.
Todd is saying audio is perfect for Todd. Good. Foggle's laughing. Might have known. Volume at full and still quiet.
Sounds okay.
Okay, we're testing it in here as well. Still pretty quiet. Okay, we'll sit a little bit closer and we'll enunciate, Michael.
Zachary has a question for you. Ian?
Yes.
Did you find Axiom 125X to feel quite stout?
I did not. Now, we are going to be building a set. We're going to be building them to my spec. My spec, generally, we put a little extra headweight in there. That's something that I like. So I'll share my preferences or my kind of notes on what they feel like once they're built.
Yeah.
I did not in our test find them to feel stout at all.
No.
But other people said to me MMT, was stout, and I never found that.
Yeah, true.
So who knows? Scott Yeaman. If Yeaman says the volume is good, that's a old age pensioner of 93 years old saying it's okay. So if he is with his struggles in life, we're hoping it's okay. But we'll try. We'll sit closer. We'll feel it we're in your living room.
Did you watch any of the golf last night? The women's US Open?
Travel. Who won?
I have no clue. I was sleeping.
Wait. No, I don't know. West Coast, what time did it finish? Our time.
9 o'clock?
I was literally coming from that. That 5 hour time difference is an absolute killer.
Yeah.
So no, I did not see. Sound is terrible. Dead Sea Genesis is saying sound is terrible. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. There's some people saying the sound is perfect. There's some people saying the sound is terrible. If the sound is terrible, I apologise. Maybe today's not the day for you to tune in. I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing we can do about it today. We are doing as well as we can. We're listening internally. Our visual and audio technician Ryan is telling us it sounds good on his end. So we're rocking on.
I'm going to pull this one because I had this question the other day. Everywhere I look, Burner Mini is out of stock. Yes, it is out of stock. It is sold out. We do have a 13.5 in stock, though.
Yep.
But, you can't get them anymore.
Cannot get. Let's see. I saw a couple of supers coming in. I think that was the first one. J Skills 33 been hitting driver with a low tee with a negative angle attack on 5 tight holes at his course. Should I look at a tee bias 3-wood for more distance? No. I think, and it's actually a video idea I've got coming up, is to take advantage or how to leverage different parts of the head for different trajectories and on different golf holes. So, for example, if you're playing a dog leg right, a dog leg left, there are parts of the head that you want to gravitate towards to help you on those particular holes. If there's out of bounds down the, call it left side, and it's open to the right, you want to, if a right-handed golfer, you want to avoid the toe.
Yeah, totally.
You definitely do not want to be straying, too much into the toe and getting that slightly hooky one that kind of is a low spinner. So, yes, we will be doing a video on that for sure. But I don't think you need to look at a 3-wood specific, selection. Bradley's asking, any sales on TXG merch? I think we just had. Did we do?
We just finished.
We just had a sale.
Yeah, a little. I think it was like July 1st little sale.
July, was it really? I thought it was before I went away. What else was? Was there something else that we done a promo on?
I can't remember
either. Okay.
This is a good question because I've had some people ask me. Jailbird putters. We have 3 coming.
Okay.
And 2 are sold.
Wow.
Yeah. That's quick.
3 are sold because I'm taking another one.
You don't need one.
I do.
You'll be fine.
I'm like everyone else, so I'm curious about it.
Yeah, no, it'd be good to test one.
Yeah, put me down for that 3rd one, please. Let's see. Dips is asking if you can go ahead and know that one. Struggle with lighter shafts or timing on lighter shafts. Do best with 110 to 120. Most shafts in that range are pretty stiff. Like the load and feel like a load feel. So you like it to load up a little more. 84 mile an hour 7-iron. Okay. Shafts. So heavier shafts that load a little bit more, Mikey. To me, it sounds like you need a 5.0 LZ. So a shaft that loads really nicely. It's 110 grams. I think that would be ideal. A Modus 120 stiff is only 114 grams.
Yep.
So that would be another one to be a good choice. Shafts that load nicely tend to have softer midsections. So I would say that would be the one or 2 to try for sure. Yeah. Any news on the launch monitor? Ian said was looking pretty good. When did we say we would, or when did they say we would have that for testing?
No clue.
I know. It was unfortunate. We thought it was available straight away, and then we reached out. We actually reached out 3 weeks ago or something like that to ask about it, and they said, "Oh yeah, we're not quite kind of there yet with the release," so which was unfortunate. But as soon as we have notice on it, it's something, guys, we are excited for you guys to certainly experience. So yeah, stay tuned.
There's another super chat. Ricky Tippett. Gents, need more height from my fairway off the deck. Looking to go TSR 2.7 to replace TSR 2.16.5, keeping shaft length the same. Should I anticipate much, if any, loss in ball speed? Needs help with a fairway wood. I struggle with a fairway wood. I ended up going a little shorter in my fairway wood.
Definitely a good go-to for people who struggle. Just going shorter gets you a little bit steeper.
Yeah.
Helps with that strike, move the strike up the head.
My 5-wood plays almost like a hybrid in a way because of the length, and I hit it way more consistent.
Yeah, my 5-wood is a full inch short.
Yeah.
41.5 inches. I play my 3-wood at 5-wood length, and I play my 5-wood under 7-wood length.
Yeah.
No, I always just... I think fairway woods have gotten so hot that you can actually err more on the side of control than some anything else. Paul G's asking, best 3-wood ever.
Well, because I mince with a 3-wood.
Not cotton, for those who understand Cockney riding slang.
I would say for me, the Stealth plus 3 of last year. And I found one on eBay, so I bought another one.
I would say my Sim 2 Titanium is my favorite. It's funny. I think sometimes with golf equipment, we talk about these best iron set of all time, best driver of all time, and people sort of somewhat expect a nostalgic answer like, driver 975D, best driver ever. Put a 975D against a TSR3 and watch it get dummied by 30 yards. Right? Yeah. They were great products at that time. Basically, best 3-wood ever is going to be a 3-wood from the last 2 or 3 years.
Totally.
And that's always going to be the way it is. If technology moves the way that it should, you'll probably always find that we talk about a recent release. The one that springs to me was, as a bit of a game changer, was Original Sim. That was definitely one that we saw with the 80-gram plate, the VSOL, etc. That was definitely a good one.
Yeah. Let me just check it on that. That sounds good. Sounds pretty good. We're trying to speak louder.
We're trying.
What else?
Will we be testing the LA golf ball anytime soon?
Yeah. We want to do a full golf ball test.
I think we've actually hinted, haven't we? The golf ball bracket.
Yeah.
We actually are planning on doing that one, but coming soon for sure. But I think that one deserves, because at that price point, I do think is it more expensive than a Pro V1? I want to say it is.
Yeah, it is.
I want to say it's like $70 US per dozen. Jay said, speaking about older equipment, how do we feel about Old Goat 2016 M2?
That was very good.
Probably the best driving season I ever had. Was that 2016 M2 with a Tensei white.
Yeah. You had some long balls with that thing.
I did at that point. I don't know what was going on, because I definitely wasn't as quick as I was a couple of years ago, and I hit the sim longer, but I drove it the best I've ever driven it with that M2 for sure. What about the Rocket Balls RBZ Stage 2 3-woods? Still a great 3-wood? Actually, yes. I think that is still a pretty good fairway. I wouldn't put it up against a Sim or even like a Sim 2 or a Stealth Plus.
No.
Like usually, I wouldn't put it up with those and give it a chance of competing. But at the time, it was phenomenal. It really was. Thoughts on the Odyssey Jailbird re-release from Mike? What are your thoughts on that putter?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big mallet, very forgiving. Yeah, it's cool. It's different. It's I think it's cool that it's got some traction. I'm sure people will buy it because it's won 3 weeks in a row almost. So,
do you believe it's lightning in a bottle with just the fact that Wyndham Clark, Ricky's played great.
Yeah.
There's people used it and doing well.
Totally. Yeah. Those boys have been using those putters all year. It's not like they put it in the bag on Wednesday and one on Sunday. So yeah, no, it'd be cool to roll one, try it, see what it does, but not for me.
Not for you. Not for Michael. You're here first. Let's see if I missed any.
We got a super chat here.
We did from Anthony. Anthony is. No, keep going down.
So there's another one. Seb. We'll come back to him.
Come back to Seb. There's Anthony there. Anthony is playing LA Golf L Series X pitch wedge to 4. Love it. Other than L Series wedge shaft to consider. 2-iron shaft to consider. Is there an L Series 2-iron? What the discrete lengths that they come in? Could Anthony play that in a 2-iron?
No, I don't
too
think
short.
Too short, and their hybrid A series is too light.
Okay.
Why does that keep disappearing?
There's a timer on it. It
really?
disappears automatically after 25 seconds or something.
Okay.
So it sounds like just playing that in the irons would be the kind of recommendation. What would you recommend for somebody who plays that? Obviously counterbalanced but stiff. Something like even a Tensei Orange hybrid shaft or something like that. The 2 iron isn't that counterbalanced?
No.
But you need to go into like a Nemesis hybrid shaft or something. EA Nemesis.
That Nippon Ghost was a little higher than usual.
Was it?
Yeah, for sure. When you put it on the scale,
I didn't ever really measure that one. So maybe try that. The graphite on steel, the GOST. Try that one as a recommendation. Basically, what did they say? It's effectively a Modus 105 profile.
Yeah.
On that one, so give that one a little run. What if say wedge? Other than else, wedge shaft. Okay. Yeah. No. So Nippon Ghost.
Okay, Doug, you go down. I will go up.
Alec came to our New York City live. Q&A live. It was amazing. Thank you, Alec. I had talked to you about a Ventus Red TR. Is it possible to grow out of a fit? I hit the LE Ventus. What do you got this?
LE Ventus.
The LE. I hit the LE Ventus, and just off eye test, it seemed to perform better.
Maybe there's a stock offering from someone. I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Alec, maybe let us know. Maybe that was a typo. Sometimes that happens. I hit the LE Ventus and not sure. Get back to us on that one, Alec. We'll kind of fill in the gap there.
I'm gonna go up to Seb.
Go for it.
Love the channel. With the trend of stronger lofted irons, do you recommend carrying 5 wedges in the bag? If not, what should gapping be?
I mean, you're almost forced to carry more wedges as a result. There's not much choice out there anymore.
No,
just because of the loft progression, you're either going to have to get awfully good with your partial wedge swings, or you're going to have to add in more wedges. So, it makes sense. I believe the technology makes sense. I think moving in that direction makes sense. I watched Marty Jerkson and Jonathan Wall the other day talking about this concept of loft jacking, and obviously people being frustrated that they think that manufacturers are purely just adding loft to make the ball go further to basically promote the fact that their irons now go further. There's distances obviously that you've never seen before, but there's a little bit more than that to it. This whole dive board effect, knowing that on the top line of the pig product in particular, that you actually get the top line relaxes to basically create. It's not trampoline effect. It's actually more dive board in that it creates up to 2 degrees more launch angle, which is a lot. They're already very quick anyway. So, I love that there's those technologies that are giving people that have less speed more ball speed through the face technology and design, but also this sort of face flex sort of concept. I just think that's going to move things forward, and you're going to have to deal with that by being properly fit to it. You're going to have to get a gap in session. You're going to have to know exactly how far all your clubs go, etc., etc. Totally. Here's a controversial one. This caught my eye because I don't agree with it. Mike, I'm sure you're a lovely guy, but I don't agree that a G400 is a great fairway wood. I thought that was a shocker of a fairway wood.
Yeah, a bit of a stinker.
And actually, we're going to do tests. This is actually part of an upcoming series that we've got, which is, Magic versus Tragic. From the same brand, something along those lines where, I think Mike will be able to actually show you that a G400 fairway wood versus a G430 LST, titanium, tungsten weight at the bottom, all these things, swing them at 100 miles an hour, some regulated, consistent speed, you're just going to see performance output that's just night and day different.
Yeah.
I'd love to go do old V Steel versus OG Sim, or even go up to Stealth 2 of today, because it's current. But I do think that when you see these head-to-heads, I do believe that you guys will be an eye-opener for you guys.
Yeah, good point. That LST is very good. I fit a lad into one last week.
Have you hit it?
I have not hit it, but my customer hit it extremely well. So impressive. Sounds amazing. Sounds very, very good.
Here's a good one from Rob Coates. Mikey, how are you this handsome, and why do you blush when I say so?
Such a dummy. You've been kicked out of the company. I don't like a compliment.
I could testify to that. He struggles a wee bit with that.
Yeah, don't like a compliment. Lots of multi questions today.
They're bad.
They're banned. They're banned, and Maltby and Rob Coates banned.
No, I don't know anything about Maltby. I just don't like the clubs. I don't think I've got nothing against them as a company. I've just yet to see one that even looks remotely like what I would consider a golf club to look like.
Yeah,
they just always have too much offset. The heel is too high in the iron designs. I never ever look at one. Now, to be honest, I probably stopped looking about 10 years ago because of that. So maybe they've improved. I've not seen a GolfWorks catalogue or anyone's catalogue in years. So I'm sure there's a few good ones in there if you guys say so. I just think direct-to-consumer products, I can't imagine a Maltby club is cheaper than a direct-to-consumer product, and we see things from New Level that are obviously different class. We see there's obviously other companies that have great looking clubs at cheaper price point if that's what motivates you. This is great. Where did it go?
What are you looking for?
No, it was just thought it's just a question. It's about somebody's thorax.
Oh, I just saw that. It's right at the bottom.
I can't get it.
I'm gonna pull it up. I read that.
See if you can find it.
You see it?
Aye. Gabe wants to know when he should activate his thorax when he swings. When do you think?
I don't even know where the thorax is. It sounds like a dinosaur.
I think the minute that you're activating your thorax is the minute that we show you the door at TXG. We hand you the tennis racket. I gave you a chuckle. Thank you, Gabe. Coates has said Doghouse.
Yep, enjoy it. Toodaloo.
Colin is saying, what are the chances we could do a live fitting in the future? I tell you what, boys, it would be good if we'd done Case's driver fit as a live fit. Wouldn't it? We had the nephew of our sort of VP of marketing or head of marketing, VP of something or other at Club Champion, come up, and he was telling us he needed a driver fit, he needed a wedge fit. They thought they could maybe get a little bit more out of his driver, swing a driver nice and quickly, about 115 to 118, and yeah, for sure he got a little bit extra. That video comes out tomorrow. You guys will love it.
He needed a driver fit badly.
Yes. Yeah. So live fits. We would love to do more live fits, but I don't think you and I really need to get fitted for anything at the minute.
No, everything is good right now. And well, you know what? That's a lie.
What do you need?
I don't know. I need to tinker with some wedges.
Right. Okay. What's
tinker? Need a new 60. That low bounce K has had a good run, but
you're struggling with your 60, aren't you?
I know. It's not
been
good.
Struggling with it for quite some time. I had to see Gabe's laughing. That's funny. Okay. Most commonly fitted irons by handicap.
We think a lot alike because I was right on that going, oh, look at this one.
Well, disappointed.
Great minds think alike. Most commonly fitted irons by handicap this year.
Okay, let's go. Give me scratch to 9. There's your first category.
T100S.
Okay. Give me 10 to 8. Give me 10 to 18. In that mid range.
PXG 0317.
No. Shut up.
10
I would
to
say
17.
Strixon ZX5.
Yeah, ZX5
to me.
Or Hot Metal Pro.
Hot Metal Pros are always popular, yeah, if you can get them. Caldwell, it's a dig at you. Not.
He knows. He was in last week crying.
Yeah.
I felt bad for him.
Mizuno's been hard for us this year. Okay, 19 and above. What's in the super game improvement category that you like?
4-pound bowling ball. No.
I've seen the bench.
G430.
Yeah, G430 is pretty good that range. It goes lower than that as well, though. I think they're pretty good. I would say I like Paradigm X. Paradigm
X.
X.
That's a good iron. Forgot about that.
I think this is. My dad is a far lower handicap than 19 or above. He's about a 12 or 13 right now, and honestly, his iron game is. He now has an iron game. He went from not having one to actually, really having a good iron game
good.
now. So, no, very good.
Little Zexio in the mix. I love a Zexio.
I've not done Zexio in a long time.
No, I like a Zexio.
Not many. I do find that for the slower swing speed, it's
Great.
very hard to beat. Very, very hard to beat.
That was an iron question. Yeah.
Okay.
Volunteer ass tribute. Oh, jeez. Keep that by yourself.
Put one up there. Well, lots of offers for people to come in and be fit live. Thank you for the kind offer for you.
Get booked in the schedule. Thoughts on the new G430 LST3 wood? Like I said earlier, I had a customer have tested last week, and it was 6 shots in, and he looked at me after testing a few of them, and he goes, "I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in. You sign me up. Very, very good. Go try it. It sounds amazing." Freddie, I'm not even pulling that question up.
Come on, Freddie.
You know what, Freddie? I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh, that's not to give you a moment. That's to shame you, Freddie. Is Novak a greater talent than Tiger? Now here's a different, because we would both say no to that. Here's a different way. Is Novak even the best talent that tennis has ever seen?
No,
I don't believe so.
You ever heard of Milos?
Oh, buddy, old pal. So if you like your tennis, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Roger came first off the back of the Sampras era.
Right, that's well before my time, yeah.
I know you weren't alive, but Federer came out, in the early 2000s around that time, and then obviously Rafa came out a little bit after that, and then Novak and Andy Murray came a little bit after that. Would it be fair to say, do you think, and I believe this to be the case, but if Novak had came first, and then Rafa came, then Federer went second, can you, and this is my opinion, the amount of slams Federer would have won if he had the 2 competitors in his era who were on the slide? Because no doubt about it, Federer was on the slide, the back end of it, while Novak has accumulated probably 7 or 8, 9 slams. So he now has the slam record, but I believe if Roger had came third in chronological order, and that he would have surpassed 25, maybe towards 30 slams.
Yeah.
I believe, but what do you think?
I love Tiger too much to say anyone's better than him.
I know.
John Jensen, $20. Have some lunch on me. Discuss T350 versus T300. Looks, forgiveness, distance, feel. We will August 3rd.
Yeah, we can't. I know it's tough for us to go there, John, in terms of us going that deep into it. I definitely can share with everyone how impressed we are with obviously the new Titleist lineup. We actually just done a video of my lovely new irons, which I think we can share. Right? Could you mind grab it?
Over on that side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, over that side. Maybe grab like a.
There was 7 iron.
7 and a 5. And the 3. Yeah, we were very, very lucky. Thank you, pal.
Ours came fast.
Look at those beauties.
So good. I love that badging in the back. Where are you?
Oh, jeez.
So good. So nice. So clean.
There we go. That's the daddy. Oof. Okay.
505.
U505. Oh, Jesus. Trez. Big white soul. Probably my favourite iron of the bunch.
T200.
T2.
Such a good iron.
Beautiful. Thank you, pal. So we just tested those. We done a little head-to-head against the PXGs.
Yeah.
So
it'll be a good video.
It will be a good video to show you guys some of the things that I'm thinking about with my own clubs. You got those quick PJ Superstore, didn't have them yet. You honestly think PJ Superstore get things before the great Mike Bartasevich?
Yeah, rude.
I mean, I know.
Dave Fogel.
You're the
Rob Coates is
you're the
kicked out.
bench.
Dave Fogel's kicked out.
Somebody showed these to the door.
Here we go. Eric Chen.
Eric was fitted by Paulie 2 weeks ago. It was fantastic. Paul was great. Even met Ronnie as he stopped in to get his irons checked. Is he calmed down yet, Ronaldo? Is he still having a hairy canary?
Yeah, a little bit.
Jesus. Will you ever do a series by your fitters? Yeah, we've talked about it. It's tough. Monday's their day off, and Monday is, our filming days, guys, are the days we can get into the facility that we're not obviously get fits going on, where we've got background noise and this and that. So, tough ones to ask us to bring the staff in, or tough for our fitters to be asked to come in on their days off.
Yeah.
So, not sure. All I would say to you is that, the one thing we've always stood by as a company, that TXG is a brand, and obviously as we transition into being, club champion, TXG is a brand that is about the quality that we stand for, regardless of who the individual is that you meet and deal with in person. It's about more than that. It's a company-wide standard that Mike and I, back in 2017, October 2016, back then, that was our vision.
I was in high
maybe you were slightly later than that. That was a standard that we foreseen that we wanted to be known for. Not about I have to be fit by Mike or I have to be fit by Ian. We wanted to be where you can walk in and the consistency level is as good top to bottom as you'd imagine. We always use internally, the kind of analogy of the McDonald's say, if you get fries in Glasgow, you get fries in Paris, you get fries in New York from McDonald's. What do you get? The same fry. And that's what we kind of want to make sure that we actually use the Nobu sort of comparison, but it's about the brand, it's about the experience, it's not about who the chef or the fitter is.
We actually have a fitter named Fry, Dean Fry.
Good guy. That's not what we call him. Good guy, Dean Fry.
Harry Canary is such a classic saying. Wow, that's my dad. Well, he is 40.
I know.
Old man.
I will. Growing old is a fortunate thing, Michael. That's one thing I've came to realise. Growing old is not something. It's true. I do believe that. I've always believed that. I had not to go down the wrong road with this one, but and I'm sure many of you have had difficult situations when you're younger. But I lost a friend in high school, and I always vowed to myself as a teenager that I would always look at growing old as a privilege and not something to or to just regret or to
some people when they get old, they're like, I'm
getting old, this and that. Like, you can't look at age that way. You're getting more opportunities, or you've gained so much more experience in life, and I think that's just always changed my mindset on it, that as you get old, that's exactly how to think of it.
I can't wait to be old. 80 in Florida with a set of Axios. Sign me
There
up.
you go.
Freddie saying 40 for a Scotsman is impressive.
Yeah.
He wasn't stabbed in the streets of Glasgow.
I'm raising the average life expectancy of a Glaswegian.
Tyler Hall is asking, who is taking the money in a TXG employee tournament? Stephen Walsh.
He's taking the hay. He's not taking the money. No, I would be banking on him.
No.
If I had to put money on somebody in a tournament,
I think my dark horse. Oh, here's my 2 picks: Dean Fry. No. Hear me out. Dean Fry, and dark horse Paddy.
Paddy would be my dark horse.
Paddy's the dark horse. Right. But he's struggling right now with the driver, and he wants to jump off a bridge. But
he's always moaning about it. But he's
and then he steps up and hits at 380.
No, he's not that long. But he does everything pretty well, Paddy boy. Yeah, he's a good player. I would think it would be Swatsky's very good. Yeah, Swatsky's very, very good strikes.
Doesn't play anymore.
No,
he's busy with kids.
It's true. I know the feeling. Who else is in the back? Anyone worth that?
Greg Rodriguez.
The Portuguese Punisher. Who would? Tough one, but I would say I'd say probably Swatsky would be. I played with them both yesterday. No winner there. Who Frying?
Thanks for the invite. Appreciate it. Aye. To be fair, I was busy. I had to drop my kids off at the airport.
Rob is just joining late. Who's the pick for the Open? Well, go back to the podcast probably 2 episodes ago. I said Rory before LACC.
Scotty Scheffler.
There you go, Scotty Scheffler. Ricky's always good on the links, and obviously he's got form. Sometimes it's hard to kind of keep at a certain level when he's been at that high level for a while. Obviously, very close at the US Open, and then he managed to get it done. Where did he win? Where was that when he got? Was it the Travelers?
No,
Ricky.
Ricky won Detroit Mortgage
Rocket.
Classic.
Yeah, Rocket Mortgage. Yeah.
Ian Fu. Hey gents, what do you do mentally to turn around that is falling off the rails? UB40 wrote a song about this called Red Wine.
Yeah, there's definitely. I think a lot of it is mindset. When you find yourself, just getting a struggle or getting on the struggle bus.
Back to basics.
Back to basics. Yeah. A little bit. I would say a little bit of shot selection, a little bit of club selection.
Yeah, take an extra.
Yep. I would say that's would be what I would try to do is just start trying to hit reset. I mean, like anything else, whether it's on the golf course or when you have difficult times in anything, it's probably quite good to just default to some of your core, some of the sort of the core principles that you have, whether it's just breathing, whether it's trying to just go back to take one shot at a time, and just deal with that shot and try not to think about, okay, I'm just coming off of 4 bogeys in a row, 5 double bogeys, whatever it might be. Just go back to, okay, how am I going to play this shot, to the very best of my ability. Not thinking about, okay, well, I'm on the 8th hole, I've had a bad run, but on 12 holes of par 5, you can't deal with that while you've got the next shot in front of you. So I think staying in the moment, in the present, is what good players always talk about, and I believe that's something really people could do a better job at.
I feel sometimes I don't stop keeping score, but I stop writing it down, and then I'll go in after and think of it. Okay, what did I hit here? I'll remember what I hit, but if I'm writing scores down and the score starts going up, I'm like, you know what? I'll just do it later.
Yeah, I to be honest, I don't ever write a score down. Yeah. Ever. I just, thankfully don't shoot too many shockers. It's never really kind of it's never really one of either side of par, really.
Right.
You're
not like us.
You're getting bogey. Yeah, you don't make double bogeys, but if you're only making birdies, pars, and bogeys, generally speaking, it's not hard to kind of keep a score. So I really don't count as I'm going along.
Yeah,
really don't.
Per Sondergaard. I don't know what that accent on the O sounds like, but I'm gonna go with Sondergaard. After seeing you on the course with you guys, you might go for center shafted putter. I will tell you, greens threw me off.
I tell you
Fair?
what. Yeah, definitely.
Like Velcro.
It's just one of those things that you play at a course, if we're talking about the pulpit, I assume, or
I think
or
Crosby
was it
too.
Crosby?
Crosby were pretty mints with the putter.
The greens weren't not good there.
No. We struggled a little bit.
Yeah, those were not great.
Thanks for reaching out. Rob Coates needs to go back to work.
Who does?
Rob Coates.
The handsome devil of Mike Bartasevich.
Yikes.
We had a couple of bad putt rounds.
I will say, if I were to ever go to a center shafted putter, and I thought of tinkering with one, the Lab Mez.
But that's not a center shafted putter in the traditional sense.
Right, but
that doesn't have a
in the
high
center.
rate. In a traditional sense. But my issue is not as such with the center shafted putter. It's with the influence of the amount of torque that provides, or the way the torque manages the club face, and from a rate of rotation standpoint. A lab putter is the complete opposite of that, because it's truly torque free in that you can turn the thing on any axis, spin it, and the thing has zero force on the axis of the face. If you do that with a center shafted putter, the face is doing basically that, right? And that is the problem when the face starts rocking so violently. In the stroke, you've got that much variation on rotation that good luck trying to kind of square it up.
Yeah.
It's not the way to be consistent. That's for sure. What else we got?
Super here.
Okay.
$179. Oh no. I was gonna say, holy moly. What's THB? Oh, Thai button. Button? I love a bit of Thai food. Also good. We pad Thai.
How would you describe the 130 modus profile? What the shaft is comparable to it? Also, any drawback to tipping a 3-iron, tipping 3 to 5 iron and cutting down? I get that.
Tipping 3 iron shaft to 5 iron shaft. Oh no, hold on, it was right there. Yeah, keep going. Oh no. Here, I'll do it. Tipping 3
Also,
iron.
any drawbacks on tipping 3 iron to 5 iron and cut it to 5 iron length?
That's a lot of
I
tipping.
assume
He probably doesn't have a 5 iron shaft. Taking a lot of weight away.
tipping a 3 iron. That's significant. I really don't get what that last bit is about. But in terms of the profile, extremely butt stiff, great for heavy loaders, fast transitioners. The swing model you want to have in your mind for that type of player is Sergio Garcia. It's actually the most butt stiff of any shaft, other than I believe Dynamic Gold X7. I believe that's more butt stiff than a Modus 130, but it is extremely stout in the butt section, which is what makes the tip section a little bit softer, or play softer. Stephen, fill that one up there.
Using CBX 254 and Golf Shot says I've hit it over 350 times. When should I look to replace it? I'm noticing any spin reduction yet though.
I assume you mean I'm not.
Yeah.
Steady. I mean, you should probably replace them about 150 shots ago. No, it's more. I guess what the title says is about 75 rounds.
75 rounds, yeah.
So, if you hit that particular wedge 4 or 5 times around, you'd be running through.
It wouldn't last
wedges.
very long.
No.
Yeah.
So I know it sounds like you're fine.
Yeah.
Not an issue. Not an issue. Oh, some love from Gabe. TXG, love the content and the information provided. Truly a pleasure to watch. Thank you, Gabe. That is much appreciated from you, my friend. Fogel said he heard that Coates has a very stiff butt section. How would you know, Fogel? How would you know?
This Adam Smith. Do you think the Ryder Cup is legitimate this year when USA are going to choose live players?
No. I don't. I think the Ryder Cup is in a mess until all this live PGA Tour, DP World Tour stuff gets sorted. I think it's in a mess. I really do. I think either way there'll be an asterisk. There'll be an asterisk attached this year for some reason. You know, the conversation on the week will be, well, you know, they're choosing, you know, these players on one side, but DP World Tour in Europe are saying that, you know, that those people can't apply. Really, should Henrik Stenson still be the captain? You know, if this stuff had happened 12 months ago, he'd be the captain, not Luke Donald. Yeah. What would have happened if Stenson was like? It's going to have all that BS attached to it, which I absolutely hate. I wish this thing would not play out in the public, you know, domain. I wish it would all happen behind the scenes. I just hate that all this garbage has happened and no one yet has an answer as to how it's all going to play out. I don't even think they have an answer as to how it's played out. It's just do your head in. Absolutely drive me up the wall.
I'm going to answer this one. Alex, they wouldn't work here if they couldn't put anyone into a combo. Every customer.
It's amazing how you guys can put a guy such as Ronnie in the right combo. Shaft and head just by watching swing and knowing how he loads it. Can all your fitters do this? Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, Ronnie will be the first one to tell you. You know, I don't get a chance to work with Ronnie other than on the videos.
Yeah.
You know, Ronnie comes in, he'll see you, he'll come in and see Dino, he'll see Patrick, whoever. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Alistair.
Has Ian introduced you to some still game yet? Go on then.
Alistair, I've probably watched all 9 seasons maybe 50 times over.
Each episode. Yeah. Favorite episode?
Oh man, there's so many. Favorite character? So many, but Isa's a beauty. She's Isa. A nosy. I'm so nosy too.
That's your spirit animal.
I know, it's so good.
It's the best. It's the absolute best.
If you haven't watched Still Game on Netflix, do yourself a favor tonight. Put the subtitles on.
Yep.
Are you guys still in San Diego? I wish.
No, we are not. We are not.
Oh, jeez. How many?
You're now known as as handsome.
Listen, Mike. I've been called a lot worse in my
life.
No,
so. He's just about to change his Tinder profile. Handsome Mike. The demo shop, how's it coming along? It's good. Yep, we're getting there. Some renovations required over the next coming months to the house.
Renovation?
Yeah,
it's brand new.
Oh, I know, but we need to get the bay sorted. Well, what else were you and I going to do in the winter?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, there's going to be a little home simulator action in Casa Fraz, and there'll be some content on the weekends being shot. Probably intoxicated, but there's going to be a
guy had 1 Pimm's, your first drink in 7 years, and now he's going to be intoxicated on the weekend.
And you're going to be intoxicated.
Oh, that's for sure.
On a Sunday morning from the night before. But I think that'd be great. Have a little demo shaft wall and just. Should I actually tell folks about your new YouTube channel you're starting?
Careful.
Go on.
What's this YouTube?
You know what it is.
I know what you're talking about.
That is the No Filter podcast. No Filter.
There needs to be a No Filter golf channel on YouTube, 100%.
Who agrees with Mikey on that? So Mikey's been dying to release the Zero Filter YouTube channel where he gives his
honest opinion.
It's
a bit of swearing.
Yes, he's not going to hold back in the language, etc., etc. Who would tune in to that?
So if we were all hanging around having a few drinks, we would say, "Oh, that's right, that's this, that's that." Well, people need to know the truth. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
That's literally going to be the clip at the start. That's going to be the
100%.
intro clip. Is going to be you saying, "You want the truth?" It's called being candid. I thought at first when I first read that, I thought you said it's called being Canadian. I'm like, no. It's the opposite of being Canadian.
Alistair's saying Winston's his favorite.
I love that. Jack is mine. I love Jack.
Jack's good. But Isis, what a legend.
So good. So good. No filter is the best. Like when he dropped an F-bomb about Mikey. We were talking that earlier on. Was it just one F-bomb? I don't even remember doing it, but
everyone does it. Everyone relax.
Hell yes to the unfiltered. Do we get different opinions from his day-to-day mouthing off? No, I think...
Like we said to you, Yeaman is 98 years old.
Exactly.
Very confused.
TXG after dark. I like that. I get a kick out the editor's missing a beep in the last.
OnlyFans would call it Only Fitters.
Copyright. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's see. We are coming up to the top of the hour. Top of an hour. 56 minutes in. We've got 3.5 minutes to go. Michael, you pick one and I'll pick one.
How can you tell how many people are watching? 347.
And only 38 likes.
If we get this to 300 likes,
one
do? Lucky winner gets to win some merchandise.
Oh. What kind of merch? Are we hoodie?
We'll pick a name, and you have your choice of some merch. Signed by Ian.
Devalued.
A headshot. You definitely have headshots.
Okay.
Prep the C-bomb. I don't say that word.
I've heard you say it at your dinner table, and your mum is saying, Michael, don't use that word.
Oh.
Let's see. Not a hoodie, no use for that in Florida.
I've been in Florida where I've needed a toque and a winter jacket.
I've had the full body armor on in Florida before.
Florida. Is there a 3-wood bracket coming?
No. There's a golf ball bracket coming. We can certainly say that. The bracket is a regular video is hard to film. Never mind a bracket. Sometimes it's can we win Mikey's putter? Well, I wouldn't do that to any of you guys because it's probably going to be as bad for you as it is for him. So
you would know you don't play golf with me.
No.
Invite him every week of the summer and the guy doesn't show up. Imagine.
Do you know what it's called? Being a dad.
I know, but they'll understand when they're older.
Oh yeah, they understand.
I'll explain to them at their weddings.
Just hanging off my legs and walking out the door on a Sunday morning. Don't go. Golf ball bracket. Let's say LFG. Let's go.
Don't swear.
I can't. My mother gave me a row. Fogel's been playing the PXG ball. Pretty impressed. Yes, agreed. Good golf ball. 1.5 minutes left, Mikey.
Glad the Monday chats are back. Missed you guys.
MMT versus Axiom. We need the video. We just done that.
Yeah, we did just do. Is it out? Yeah, it's out.
Yeah. No, we just...
I'll take a signed Callaway Paradigm.
Me too.
I'll take 3.
So I need a driver.
Oh my.
Speaking of that, that's the thing about Paradigms. I need a driver that has a little bit more drawbacks to it. We struggle with the rights with the driver.
You have a brand new driver.
I have not tried to get the golf course properly.
See if you actually played.
I know, but I feel like I want something that just has a little bit more drawbacks to it.
All right, well, that'll be interesting.
But we're going to do actually after this we're going to do my old driver versus my new driver and do a comparison. That is actually what's coming.
What's in the bag?
Yes, right. Yes. Monthly. Now I feel right, Kyle. No need to feel like an idiot. You might have just been busy and just missed that one, so you've got a wee bit of something to do this afternoon. You can go and enjoy. There's a lot of watch connoisseurs out there. Brian's saying, Ian, what watch are you wearing today? A nice little gift I picked up.
People have keen eyes.
Keen eyes. Yes, well, the watch connoisseurs. A nice little gift I got myself at the airport en route to Scotland.
Got himself a Snoopy swatch. Came in a 25 cents.
Exactly. I was between that and one of the watches with the wee calculator numbers. With the,
a Kendall watch.
wee Kendall one. Okay, guys, enjoyed it today. Good live. Sorry about the sound if it wasn't good on your listening device. We will be back next week. We had a few issues getting set up, but we will certainly. Do a Strix on Fairway. Have we not done a Strix on Fairway wood review?
I don't know.
I'll check back on that with John. If we haven't done one, we will do one for sure. So apologies if the sound was tough for any of you. Pop in the AirPods, turn up full volume, should be fine. We tested it on multiple devices in here. I don't know why it would be any different elsewhere, but yeah, throw it up as loud as you can. Maybe you just need to listen to it 3 or 4 more times.
And for the 2 thumbs down, I hope you have a wonderful week and you get a hug somewhere.
Well, maybe a lighter sentiment than I would give you, but I hope you have a lovely week. All right, guys, busy few weeks. We have a lot of content coming your way. It has been a little bit lighter recently, but the next pretty much 3 weeks is mapped out, and you're going to be. I don't think there's any outside. Well, there's maybe a few videos that we filmed a couple of weeks ago they'll be done outside. There's some good ones coming about how to hit more greens in regulation. Something that we think is a cool concept that will help a lot of you from a club selection standpoint. There's some product testing from inside our own bags. Lots more. We are going to try and get out to somewhere for a game. We've got another match coming up against the lovely. Yeah, we're going to play.
I really love the game.
Why?
I just like to.
No, we're playing against the TSN boys.
Yeah. We're coming after you.
Zakino, Scully, Bean, Mikey boy. Taking you down. Where do we play?
I get strokes. I don't know, but I get strokes. I'm a 6 handicap.
Hey, those boys are quite low as well.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I know. 2 6 handicappers. We'll take 2 aside.
Yeah.
How about it?
Perfect.
Happy. Okay, coming up soon for those of you in the. It's TSN, that's Canada wide, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Golf Talk Canada.
Golf Talk Canada. We're playing against those lovely lads. Our 2, and we love Bob as well, but 2 of our good pals, Scully and Zakino, the famous Mark Zakino of the famous call from Nick Taylor's putt on the 4th playoff hole.
That call needs to open the video. I think it's the best thing in Canadian sports history.
We will certainly do that. It would be good to do that match out in Cab or something like that. But that's a little adventure for what we're doing. But what about home and home? We do a little Toronto Hunt. And then we do
Brampton?
TGC? You're in enough trouble.
Yeah. Enough has been done there.
All right. To be decided where that is going to be.
100 thumbs up?
100 thumbs up. Quite good. Not quite deserving of a hoodie, but thank you for that also.
And to the 2 thumbs down, we can see who did it.
I know. We know who you are, and we're coming for your house. All right, guys. Stay tuned for more content coming through the week. Thank you so much for joining us.